where we focus in depth on one or two topics that are of interest to you. You can join in the conversation by calling 281-983-9550. The telephone number again is 281-983.
Yeah, we can go for about 15 minutes, 20 minutes today.
Sorry?
20 minutes
if you
today.
would like to be a guest
20
on this
minutes?
program,
Yeah.
please
Yeah.
contact us at 265-7567. This program in part has been sponsored by Sugarland Heart Center. We'll be right back after these messages from our sponsors. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to All India Radio Houston. I am Dr. Nick Nickham, and we have three exciting programs this morning. First, we're going to be talking about Dusshera Mela update. Dr. Arun Verma from C. Sitaram Foundation is here, and we're also going to talk about the SLAM, the biggest show that is going to be coming up on Friday, which is going to be brought to you by Star Promotions and Rajendra Singh. In fact, I was talking to him yesterday. We're going to have an interview with Rajendra Singh, and he will give us all the details about this upcoming mega star, one of the greatest shows for this year 2014, which is going to come to Toyota Center on Saturday 19th at 9 p.m. And later on, we're going to talk to two students from Clemens who climbed from Clemens High School to international fame. It is fascinating. We're going to hear their stories, their journey from Clemens High School into international fame. So stay tuned. You're listening to All India Radio Houston. I am Dr. Nick Nickham. If you'd like to join in the conversation, the number to call here is 281-745-4161. The studio numbers are not working, so we are going to try our cell phone and see if it works. So if you would like to join in the conversation, then 81745-4161. So let's begin with Dr. Arun Verma from C. Sitaram Foundation. Dr. Verma, welcome to All India Radio Houston. And the Dusshera Mela is going to be on October 4th, 2014 at the Skeeters Stadium starting at 4 p.m. We got about 3 weeks left for the show. So how is the preparation coming along?
Good morning, Nick. Let me say good morning to your listeners as well. The event planning is proceeding with full swing. I guess in the final stages now, and we are gaining momentum day by day. It's exactly 3 weeks. Actually, today is Saturday, and it's on a Saturday, October 4th, 3 weeks from today. So it's
exactly. In fact, I want to remind all our All India Radio listeners that we will be coming to you live from the Skeeters Stadium on October 4th, 2014, right from the Dusshera Mela between 10 and 11 a.m. Broadcasting from the Skeeters Stadium.
That's wonderful, Nick. Actually, the program this year is bigger and better than any of the previous 2 years. We have a fantastic program starting from 4 o'clock with Kirtan Bhajans, classical dances, Ramayana live competition, which is a multimedia competition, costume dresses competition for children. We had over 50 children last year. We're expecting more this year. So I guess people who want to send their kids to learn about our culture and participate in the costume competition, please call 713-714-5680 and register your children for the competition. Or you can write to us at info@shrisitaram.org. Apart from the costume competition, there's going to be, of course, Ram Leela play itself, the battle scenes between Ram and Ravan, and the defeat of Ravan. You'll be able to see three-dimensional manner at the stadium. And the biggest thing, Nick, this year is going to be our Dusshera parade, which has really gone bigger and better beyond our dreams when we started this event. We have over 30 floats from different organizations in Houston, including one from another country, which is Sri Lanka. So you will have a fantastic view of our mythology, our culture. over 30 floats. I mean, this is going to be about hour and a half to 2 hours of Dusshera parade in full glory. So people will really enjoy that. In addition to that, we have the burning of effigies of Ravan, Kumbhakarna, and Meghnad, and accompanied by spectacular fireworks. I think overall it's going to be a fantastic program. And Nick, the admission charges are very, very low. It's only $4.
Yeah, let's talk about fair. I mean, we got only 3 weeks left, so now people need to start getting their tickets, and the tickets are really moving pretty fast because I was talking to Suleka.com, and they said, it's moving very quickly.
Oh, wonderful.
So that's a good news. So, ladies and gentlemen, last year the show was sold out. So we would suggest, these tickets are only $4. You can get you can get like
a hamburger.
Yeah,
$4.
If you spend for $40, you can get 10 tickets. You can get the whole neighborhood to come along. And okay, let's talk about the places where they can get the tickets, because that's the most important thing.
Yes, the tickets can be purchased from our website, of course, shrisitaram.org or suleka.com. Plus, we have got a number of retail stores in Houston: Parivar Grocers, Maharani Music, Vishala Grocers, Patel Brothers, both Hillcroft and Sugarland, Kimat Grocers, again, both locations on Hillcroft and Sugarland, Katie Grocers, Baba Jewelers. There are a number of other places which these tickets are available. Mind you, Nick, the tickets will go up to $7 on the 27th of September.
Days.
So about only a few days left for the $4 admission. And I think people who are just waiting on the sidelines, I would like to remind them that in the past 2 years, it has been a capacity crowd at the stadium, and we are expecting more than a capacity crowd. Actually, last year we had 500 cars go back because there were no tickets left.
That's one of the reasons I would like to emphasize to the listeners that you go and get your tickets. If you can't make it, give it to your neighbors, your friends, somebody, because in the last minute, if you don't have a ticket, you drive all the way to the Skeeter Stadium. We don't want you to be disappointed. So the best thing is, get your tickets now in the next couple of weeks, next week, by this weekend, as tickets will be moving fast.
One thing, Nick, also is this year we're expecting a much bigger crowd, because there are a lot of Americans, mainstream Americans, who are very interested in this event. Because they love the pageantry, they love the costumes, and so we expect a lot of Americans coming to this event as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to All India Radio Houston. I am Dr. Nick Nikam, your host, and we are talking about the Dusshera Mela 2014, which is going to be held on October 4th. The Skeeter Stadium in Constellation Field in Sugarland, Texas, starting at 4 p.m. And the tickets are moving fast. There are a lot of places, especially in Sugarland. You can get it from Kimat Grocers, and also you can get it from Patel Brothers in Sugarland. So, Arun, I was doing some research over on Google about, Dusshera celebration all across the United States by the Indian community. I have never seen where they had like 20, 30 floats representing all the spiritual and cultural highlights of the Indian community. I mean, to me, you're doing one of the fantastic jobs, I had to tell you, because no other place, like even Chicago, New York, Los Angeles, all these major cities, they are not putting together a parade that reflects the spirit of Dusshera and the Ramayana, all this in one place.
That is true, Nick. I think that I give the credit to my team who keep on coming with unique ideas as to how to make our culture more interesting, more meaningful for the people here. Especially this year, there's a fantastic program for the adults as well as for the children as well. We've got moonwalks, we have children's petting zoo, we've got free balloons, free face painting, free kids zone, clowns, and then fireworks for the children as well. For the adults also, there's going to be many food booths which are going to be
I was going to come to food. When it comes to Mela, to me it's food is networking and entertainment. These are the key words, and ladies and gentlemen, you're going to get plenty of all of these things. So let's talk about the food.
Yes, the food booths are plenty. There's going to be close to about 10 food booths. In addition to that, there's close to 50 other booths which are going to be selling Diwali Dusshera items, which are traditional
Yes.
in India. So there's glittering bazaars of Diwali bazaar and clothing and you name it. I mean, you'll have a fantastic program to watch, and then you can buy a lot of things which are related to
Oh, yes.
Diwali and Dusshera. So you can get prepared actually for your Diwali, which is going to be about 20 days from that. The other thing I should also mention, the event is October 4th, which in some of the calendars is showing to be the actual day of the Dusshera.
That's right. Okay, so we are doing it on the spiritual day of Dusshera.
Absolutely. So this is, I think, going to be a fantastic program. I think last year we had people coming from Dallas, from Austin, from
San Antonio.
Louisiana,
I had people come from San Antonio,
and
my
Louisiana
friends.
as well. And
Yes.
we are expecting, a lot of people coming from Texas, because the word has got around about this event in Houston, and people are going to be coming as well from different places.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to All India Radio Houston. I am Dr. Nick Nickham. We are talking about the Dusshera Mela 2014, which is going to be held on October 4th, 2014 at the Skeeters Stadium in Constellation Field on Highway 6, starting at 4 p.m. We had two spectacular shows in 2012 and 13, and there's a lot of additions that have been added. And let's talk about Geeta and Sridhar Ravula's fantastic Ramayan live, which they did last year, and I think they're going to have a much better setup
Yes,
this year.
absolutely.
Let's talk about that.
They're fantastic people, and they are having a multimedia Ramayan live competition where teams are going to be competing with one another and presenting the different chapters from Ramayan. So I think this year, in addition to them being presenting in the concourse, the winners are actually going to be on stage as well.
On
so
stage.
Everybody, all the entire capacity crowd can see that. So that's
a new addition.
That's a new addition. I think I don't want to mention all the new additions because I want to keep.
I want people
surprise.
to come and watch it, because.
But there are a number of surprises which people are going to be pleasantly surprised to see those. Please be there. I mean, if you love your culture, if you want to expose your children to your culture, to your roots, you gotta be there.
I mean, this is one of the unique programs where so many things come together in terms of spreading Indian culture, spirituality, and also our heritage. Because this is where you can bring your entire family, whether it's a grandma who is 99 years old or it's a 3-month-old kid. Everybody is welcome. All you need to do is just come on, make sure you get your tickets. Go to all these places we have talked about, Suleika.com, srisitaram.org, or if you're in Sugarland, where the function is going to be held, Patel Brothers, Keemat Grocers, and make sure you get your tickets. They're only $4, and you don't want to drive up and they're not be able to get it. And they are pretty strict about, who can get in. If
you don't have a ticket, you can't get in. There's a fixed number of tickets, and if you don't have it, you don't get it. And I must again say, last year, 500 cars went back because there were no tickets available. People had to be disappointed. So please don't get disappointed. We are expecting a much larger crowd than last year. So buy these tickets early on.
Okay, let's talk about Ram Leela. Last year we did the battle scene of Ram Leela at the Dusshera Mela, and now you have a couple of different ideas as to how this Ram Leela is going to be done during the Dusshera, and also maybe a stage show.
Yes, actually, Nick, last year we had done the Ram Leela entire play in the field like they do in India.
Yeah,
that's what some of the people wanted to see. But I guess this year the team said, let's just do the battle scenes at the Mela, which is the traditional way it's done in India. And do the entire Ram Leela play inside a theater where people can get mesmerized by the mythological Ram on the stage in all his glory, as they say, wisdom, power, and beauty. I think the team wants people to get mesmerized by the experienced actors. We have some who have been there for 5 years doing these roles. The glittering lights, the dazzling costumes, the beautiful lyrics, the music, the choreography, and all this is being done under the guidance of Dr. Ratna Kumar, who is not only famous in Houston, but in the U.S., and assisted ably by Kiran Kumar. This is a must-watch, rare artistic treat. And you know, Nick, this is our 5th year anniversary, and the team decided that in honor of Ram and the 5th anniversary celebrations, let's keep it a free admission
to
this
fantastic.
And
I guess you must have already have a lot of reservations for this show.
Yes, we have. Actually, we have had about 500 people who have already registered.
Well, the capacity is only about 1,200.
Something about 1,300 capacity of the Cullen Auditorium at the University of Houston, where it's taking place. You know, all you got to do is go to our website, which is www.shrisitaram.org, and register yourself for a free pass to this fantastic play, which is a world-class play, which is going to be taking place on the 12th of October, Sunday, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. at the University of Houston Cullen Performance Hall, and this is going to be a fantastic play. People will thoroughly enjoy.
So this will be like a 2-hour non-stop whole entire Ramayana.
This is,
I assume.
Absolutely right from the first chapter to the last chapter of the
from the time of Ram was born all the way to the time when he's coronated as king of Ayodhya.
That is indeed correct, and this is. People will be fascinated by the glamour which is going to be presented, and it is all free.
Yeah. So okay, we got a few more minutes now. Let's get back to Dusshera Mela and let's talk about tickets, because I think for the listeners, the most important thing they need to do is to go and get their tickets so that they have an entrance into the stadium, because if they don't have tickets, then the rest of it is not going to be anything.
That is correct. For tickets, they can go to our website, www.shrisitaram.org or sulekha.com. They can also buy tickets from Parivar Grocers, Marani Music, Vishala Grocers, Patel Brothers, Hillcroft, and Sugarland, Kimat Grocers, again in Hillcroft or in Sugarland, Katie Grocers, Baba Jewelers, and many other places. They can get these tickets, which are only $4 currently.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to join in the conversation, the number to call here is 281-745-4161. The studio lines are not working, so we're using our cell phones. We are listening to All India Radio Houston. I am Dr. Nick Nickham, and my special guest has been Dr. Arun Verma from Sri Sitaram Foundation. We are talking about Dusshera Mela 2014, which is going to be held on October 4th at the Skeeters Stadium, starting at 4 p.m., which is in Skeeters is in Sugarland, Texas. Any final words, Arun, before we switch gears?
No, I think, again, I would like to emphasize people who like their culture, who want to expose the children who have been born here to our roots, our culture, come to the Dusshera and Diwali Festival 2014 at Skeeters on the 4th of October. And Ram Leela, if you want to see a Broadway-style Ram Leela, a fantastic play, a must artistic treat to watch, which is free admission again. It's on October 12th, Sunday, 3 to 6 p.m. at University of Houston Cullen Hall. You got to go and register online for this free admission at shrisitaram.org.
Okay, Arun, thank you very much for coming on the radio show, and maybe we will have you come back next week and give an update as to how things are coming along. We are really excited about this program. So this is the 3rd year we're going to be doing. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to All India Radio Houston. We are talking about Dusshera Mela, which is going to be on October 4th, 2014, starting at 4 p.m. So please go and get your tickets. We'll be right back after these messages.
Thank you, Nick.
Okay.